Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing 3 episodes for you, all individual reviews. Okay, these are some Middle Eastern fragrances and one designer perfume. And the thing is, like this month I got a little bit carried away. Let me tell you a little bit. I got carried away. I actually bought quite a few fragrances, around 50 something. I don't remember exactly how many, 54 ish. And then I was like, I had all of them written. Like I'm going to do this. Next one is this, but I lost track sort of, and I fell off track. And the thing is, now I have about around 100 reviews to do because I have a lot of samples, miniatures, my friend's bottle, my bottle. So not 100, perhaps 50 plus. Okay, so I will do them one by one, and I will stop buying for now. Okay, because sometimes it gets you bad, right? So today first review is gonna be this one. Yesterday someone said, "Brother, you haven't reviewed this. You forgot this one." I didn't forget. It's there. This from House of I think Paris Corner, Taskeen Caramel Cascade. So this is a clone of something. I did not try the original, so I'm not going to compare it to that. I think maybe clone from the house of Kiali fragrance. I forgot exactly, but this is a caramel-based perfume, very affordable. Side looks like this, like a woody texture. There's a normal cardboard box, and these are very affordable perfumes. This has some nice glitters. You don't catch that on the hand, but it's nice feeling. Okay, so this is kind of nice box, simplistic, but I like this touch. Okay, the bottle is something that I reviewed before, something like this, another bottle, which was this one, my favorite. I hyped it up so much. I loved it so much. Peach tea. Taskeen Peach Tea by Paris Corner. This is the one. And this bottle looks just like that, the Caramel Cascade. Basically, I got Caramel Cascade before. So I liked it so much. I'll tell you, I love this so much more. That's why I reviewed that one first. So bottles of these, I told you, I feel very generic sort of bottles, not really crazy. Heavy bottle, heavy glass base, I think about this much is thick glass base, and the bottle is about 100 ml. Caps are, let's see, no, not snug fit, not clicking, so careful, do not pick them up by the cap is metal, but the bottle is so much heavier. The atomizer on these are very good. Okay, excellent distribution, I have no complaint. Okay, so I have this pre-sprayed on the paper. Yeah, the dry down reached already. It's a strong fragrance though, really good atomizer. I cannot emphasize that enough. Check that out. It's just a lot of juice comes out. So price, I think it's under 22, maximum $25, depending on where you get it from. Basically affordable. If you buy like regularly from a seller, perhaps they'll give you for 22, 23 bucks. Okay, so it's a $20 cologne. Like basically that's what is that range, 20ish, right? Times, sorry, by the way, 215. So it's nice stormy weather outside, by the way. It's kind of cool since yesterday because of the storm happening in our coastal areas. So anyway, this fragrance, it's a very strong perfume. Okay, this is for people who love gourmand fragrances. This is not for everybody. Okay, first thing I'll tell you, when I sprayed this first, I was expecting a lot more gourmand, chocolatey, sweet caramel, like the melting chocolate, or how to say, those praline, however you say, and then they have these chocolates which is high in caramel. Just literally melt thick chocolate. So I was expecting this to be that smell, but when I sprayed it, first time I sprayed, I was a bit, not really what I was expecting. It feels a little bit alongside that caramel. There is something else, like I don't know if it's violet leaves or something. It feels a little bit fresh. So, fresh gourmand, yeah, maybe. So the thing is, like, this is more of a not budget version. I would say maybe a diet version of a caramel based perfume. So if you already use some coffee fragrances like Coffee Addict or something like Mancera, this fragrance like Amor Cafe, or the other one that I have is Tonka Cola. These are extremely sweet, and those gourmand scents are very much sweetness, like Swiss Arabian. That fragrance, what is that fragrance called? Swiss Arabian, the golden bottle, basically. So these all have huge, saucy chocolate. This one feels fresher, but when I say fresh, it doesn't mean it's a fresh perfume. This is making me very heavy because I sprayed quite a few times. So first of all, it is a synthetic, little bit opening, and I'm not very big fan of the opening. Okay, this is one thing I did not like, but the scent develops to be something better. Okay, not a masterpiece, but more gourmand like. So the caramel really shows its character, but a little bit of a salty caramel vibe going on. Okay, so fresh, maybe violets or something like that, a caramel and salty. Okay, so you can say the fragrance is strong but not overly sweet. So the development basically is where it stays like the same all the way. It does not change anymore. The base, you do not get anything extraordinary. So basically, it's an uniform, like a scent, which will be loved by people who love sweet fragrances, gourmand fun fragrances. Okay, when I talked about this one, the peach tea, this is something I love more. This is something like Tom Ford bitter peach, but with lot more peach tea opening. So that is a mouth-watering opening. This one, however, is not my sort of jam. It was blind buy. So it's not terrible. Okay, it's the fragrance. I will give it like a 7 out of 10. I'll tell you why. Performance is no issue. These whole fragrances, the Middle Eastern ones, they are performing like crazy. I mean, this high heat, 7-8 hours. I have the pistachio. I love that one. That's performing awesome. Even the peach tea lasts decent time. So this one uh, does last more than the peach tea, but the smell can be overwhelming, and it's not everyday wear. You have to have mood to wear this. A little bit of a cool setup, winters, perhaps. What's the sound? I'm my even though my eyesight is very bad, my hearing is pretty still good, like a doggy, so I can hear even far away noise late night. Okay, so yeah, I was going back to this. This is something you should preserve for earlier days of fall. Okay, when it rains, like yesterday, it was beautiful. It rained and cooled down a little bit. It was breezy, and I can see breeze, windy, and there's some like a stormy weather. This is something you can pick out then. So another thing I'll tell you, this is borderline unisex. Okay, it leans more towards female oriented crowd. This is a pretty perfume. Okay, if you smell this on a guy, different reaction. If you smell this on a girl, different reaction. Let me tell you how. Guys have, like, we all have our own smell, like our musk. We are awesome. But if you don't, let's say, shower, our musk becomes very animalic musk. I'm trying to crack a joke. I'm not trying to be serious. But imagine this one. Imagine on a guy, he's very hairy. Okay. He's very masculine with a beard, and he's like a macho man, bodybuilder, gym. And he's wearing this without taking a shower for 2 days. If you smell that, it's going to be the most off putting thing ever. Versus if you smell this on a girl just passed you by and she's dressed up nicely, and girls, they are clean. Usually they take care of themselves. Not everybody, some of them are kind of like, not so clean, but on most part, women are very, very aware of their how they look, how their hair is, and how they dress, because this is important to them. So imagine that if you smell like this, like if you smell this on a woman pass you by, you're gonna absolutely love it. So I would think this is 60 for women, 40 for men. Even I would say maybe 70 for women, 30 for men. Okay. So if you are a gourmand lover as a dude, you can easily pull it off, no problem. But you might find this touch a pretty perfume. Okay. So if that's your issue, do not try this. Do not blind buy this. Okay. Overall, as I told you, it's a 7 out of 10. It's a good, long-lasting perfume. Perhaps not to my taste, but I will try this, preserve this for winter days. Okay. So there you go. 7 out of 10 for Taskeen Caramel Cascade. Not blind buy worthy for sure. Okay. So let's move on to something of a more interesting perfume, upper class. What's inside? This is a Al Haramain fragrance. That's called Dito Noir Eco. Oh, there's that gel thing. Okay. We'll talk about that next. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.